What's up, Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers? Today's another edition of Ask DCH. Well, as part of the Ask DCH, I've just, based on feedback, people want to see more visuals and different things besides me just scrolling through the questions. So I wanted to give everyone an update on the virtual world. You know how we had 2D markers and pens before? So I started experimenting with 3D markers and pens. So you would collect 3D gels and then you would use them to be able to build stuff in the world. Um, so I'm going to show you a little demo of it. Here it is. Like you would start out with a sphere, and this is in sculpt mode, and you could pretty much attach whatever you wanted um, to the next item, like to a gel item. So you can only add to something that's already a gel item. But anyway, so you can pretty much build this thing here. I'm just going to walk you through this, but here's a pretty much a demo of this. Let me know what you think of this. If you have any feedback on how the gel should look. Should it look like little round balls? Should it look like you're drawing a line only? Let me know. Let me know what feedback you have. And once again, that's another demo that I wanted to show you for the 3D ink in the virtual world. And let me know if you would actually prefer this or the 2D ink demo that I showed you before in episode 7. Okay, so that's that. And now let's go to Ask DCH questions. Okay, so Dylan Popcorn asks, I was wondering if there was to be like a major glitch in the game, what would happen? Would you shut down the game or something? Um, Look, if there's a major glitch, I would try to fix it as quickly as possible. And if I couldn't, I would have a sign up that would say like, hey, we'll come back as soon as possible. But knock on wood, hopefully nothing will happen. Crimson Crow asks, what's your favorite thing about DC currently, and what game are you planning on making next? My favorite thing about DC are the clubs, especially my club meeting. I have a club meeting. Here's my club, by the way. I'm going to show it to you. I have a club meeting at 6:30 p.m. every day, and feel free to come. We pretty much discuss ideas and different ideas for Doodle Club and Chroma Club, and that's really my favorite thing. That's the most fun part for me every day. Um, okay, so that's that, and let's go back to the questions now. Okay, so ask DCH. There we go. Okay, okay. So lovely doodler 134978889 asks, how do I get up to my wall in Chroma Club? Well, if you're on Android right now, we're experimenting, so you really can't get to your wall in Chroma Club. But on iPad and Kindle, there's an icon that you'll see in the bottom bar in your profile room, and you can tap on it to get to your wall. Okay, MJ the Killer Kitty asks, what's your favorite thing in the world? Or what are your favorite things in the world? And I would say Doodle Club and Chroma Club. I'm not really much for trying to collect other things outside. I really enjoy just the fun of making and playing in Doodle Club and Chroma Club. The Man in the Moon asks, what's your opinion on the colors dark turquoise and burgundy? Do you like them mixed or separated? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite combination of colors? Dark turquoise and burgundy, I don't know, that's really not my favorite, but my favorite color would be blue. Um, so I wouldn't say I'd like them mixed or separated. For me, blue is cool. What my favorite color combo would be blue and gold, or ideally it would be like a mix of different colors, like a rainbow set of colors, kind of like the Doodle Club and Chroma Club stuff that you see. So really, if I only had two colors to choose, it would be blue and gold as the combo. But if I could choose as many colors as I wanted, I would use the rainbow style that I love for Chroma Club and Doodle Club. Okay, Tortoise to Turtle asks, when will DC get more features? Right now, we're really focused on actually trying to, add the potentially the collabs and the DC University or Chroma Club University. But really, I want to simplify stuff. I want to cut out features and make, the core concepts as simple as possible and just build off of that. So the real question is when are we going to cut out a lot of this stuff? Okay, Aramia asks, or Aramia4352 asks, what are the most popular contest options artists on Doodle Club? Um, for contest, I would say they're one-word contests, and actually now these flipbook battles and seem to be popular, and so are the doodle battles. But um, for favorite artists on Doodle Club, I would say that there are a lot of them, and I'm gonna leave it up to you to decide who. Okay, Mal, still underscore Nick Jonas Lover asks, why, hi DC, what is your favorite singer? Also, can you comment on Daily Bumps on yesterday's vlog and ask them to give me a shout out and tell them my Doodle name and say on Doodle and ask them to download DC on their phones and follow me? Well, look, the Daily Bumps, they're a channel on YouTube and they're really popular. And until I get to their subscriber level, they're not really not going to take me seriously. So until then, I'm not going to say anything, but once I get to their subscriber level, and you can always help me by subscribing, then I'll consider it and you can ask me then. But for now, I'm just going to pass on that. As for favorite singer, I would say I have few, and they're in different genres. So Madonna is definitely an inspiration. 1D's Best Song Ever is kind of cool. That's something that I really, really like. Um, More recently, I've been listening to techno and I like DJ Satomi, who made Waves, the song Waves, and Pictures of You by The Cure. And there's some other recent ones that I've heard that were pretty cool. Um, I think one was Pompeii. Um, so, so anyways, I have a decent amount of singers. I wouldn't say I have one definitive singer. Okay, Art Girl Loves Art asks, hi DCH, how did you make DCH, and how long did it take you to make DC? Well, to make DCH, I just said, hey, you know what? I realized that people needed help in the game, and I was asking a ton of questions about what do we improve, how do we add this, that, whatever. And so to make DCH, I just volunteered. I stood up and I said, hey, I'm going to be DCH. If you have any questions, ask me. And once again, anyone else who wants to do things, whether it's your club or something else in the real world, you just volunteer, start doing it. Don't wait for anyone to tell you, especially if it's a positive thing. And then how long did it take you to make DC? Well, DC is about 4 years old, so it's taken a while. It's taken a long time. And in fact, DC isn't done, and we talk about constantly updating it. In the video game industry, the game developers, we call this concept a live game, a game that's constantly updated. And so DC is constantly getting updated. Okay, and Lily the Husky asks Dot, which I guess is a good way to end the show. So I guess that's it for now. Once again, tell me if you have any feedback on the new virtual world stuff, and feel free to post any comments or suggestions below. And once again, feel free to subscribe. Take care, and thanks again to everyone that watched this.